This is Disney Return of the Headless Horseman, a cooperative race through Sleepy Hollow. Work together to help Ichabod outrun the Headless Horseman by playing cards that match the other players. To win the game, move Ichabod to the end of the path before he gets too scared. Here's how to play. Set up the game as shown in the instructions. Make sure the tree spins smoothly on its base. In this game, the players will win or lose together, and on each turn, everyone plays a card at the same time. To start a turn, each player secretly chooses one card from their hand and plays it face down. Don't tell the other players what card you chose. When everyone has played, flip all the cards face up at the same time. Place these cards in a row below the board. Now check for a match. If the top left number is the same on 2 or more cards in the row, Ichabod can move. If there are no matches in the row, all players play another card. Then check again for a match. Keep playing cards until the row has at least one match. If there's more than one match in the row, use only the lowest matching number. When there's a match, Ichabod can move. Move him along the path as many spaces as the number on the matching cards. There are 3 types of special spaces Ichabod may land on. If he lands on a secret path space, move Ichabod to the end of the secret path. If he lands on a tree space, spin the tree and move Ichabod the number of spaces you spun. If he lands on a scare space, Ichabod gets scared. Flip one scare token face up. Beware of the pumpkin scare tokens. If all 4 are flipped face up, the players lose the game. After Ichabod has moved, it's time for the Headless Horseman to move. Look at the bottom left number on all cards in the row, including the matching cards, and add them all together. The Headless Horseman moves that number of spaces. For each question mark, move the Headless Horseman the number of spaces shown on the speed tile. The Headless Horseman ignores any special spaces. If the Headless Horseman catches up to Ichabod, Ichabod gets scared. The horseman stops at Ichabod's space. Place the Headless Horseman on the space directly behind Ichabod. Move Ichabod to the next blank space on the path. Then flip one scare token face up. After moving the Headless Horseman, place all cards in the row into a discard pile. Now it's time for the next turn. Continue playing cards, checking for matches, and moving Ichabod and the horseman. If you ever have just one card in your hand, shout Ichabod and spin the tree. Then draw the number of cards you spun before choosing one to play. If the draw pile ever runs out, flip the discard pile over to make a new draw pile. As the game goes along, the path will split. Ichabod takes the right path. When he reaches the tree space, attach him to the tree and give it a spin. Move Ichabod to the end of the path you spun. He stops there, even if he would have moved more spaces. The Headless Horseman takes the purple path and does not spin on the tree. When Ichabod reaches the covered bridge, it's the last turn of the game. If the Headless Horseman also reaches the covered bridge, Ichabod gets scared. Flip one scare token face up. If all 4 pumpkin scare tokens are ever face up, the Headless Horseman has caught Ichabod. The game ends and the players lose. If the last turn ends with Ichabod at the covered bridge and fewer than 4 pumpkin scare tokens face up, the players win the game. Can you help Ichabod escape the Headless Horseman?